What's going on, guys? It's the Spectrum here, and I'm just playing some Modern Warfare 3. I'm just kidding, I'm playing Gears of War 3 instead. Mainly because Modern Warfare 3 isn't out yet, and Gears of War 3 is fun. So many 3s out at the moment, jeez. I don't know what it is, about 3 this year. Anyway, Gears is a good fun game. I can see why people really enjoy this game. The kills you get on it are so satisfying. There's just moments where, you know, you take that risk of blind firing your Nasher or your long shot even, and you get like an amazing kill, and it just feels so satisfying. It's the same kind of effect that I guess snipers go for on Call of Duty, even though like I get snipes and they're not nearly as satisfying as that, shooting someone in the back while they're going on a retro lancer bayonet charge and they get blasted up by my bullets, which is always fun. Anyway, but the only problem with this game is that there's obviously a few flaws in it, like every game. Not every game's perfect. One of the things I'll say is the guns. Now, there's only about 5 main guns you can choose between. 3 of them are assault rifles, 2 of them are shotguns. Now, in kind of like the Gears community, at least this, you know, the original Gears players, you know, who've been playing since like Gears 1, they really hate the sword off, obviously, because it's so, I don't want to say overpowered, I'll just say powerful for now. It's so powerful. It's a guaranteed kill if they're in range of it, and they recently today just put out, it's not like a patch, it's just an automatic kind of update where they limited. See, look at this, watch. What he teleported. He literally teleported up behind me. Anyway, they put out an update which basically means that the sword off won't have such a long range, and supposedly that will help, but voice of the community kind of thing. Some of the newer players, and even some just like the open-minded players, were saying, well, why didn't you just kind of get used to the sword off and the retro lancer as well? Some people are starting to complain about the retro lancer now, which I don't see why. That gun's got so much recoil. They just, they were saying, why didn't you get used to the game? In every game there's new guns, there's new stuff. Why not just get used to the new stuff? I mean, ow. Yeah, sort of. Never mind. It's just like, ow. God, he got owned. Yeah, we do lose this first round, but I personally beast in the next one, which I just like saying in Gears, because it's just like, yeah, I win. Anyway, players, a lot of players will say, yeah, why not just adapt to the game? And then there's loads of people like, no, we don't want to adapt to the game, we want to play Gears 1 but different. Well, go and play Gears 1 then. It's like, you've been waiting for this game and you're gonna let the one gun, that is definitely a down Jew through the smoke. Ugh. Oh, see, that's why I like the Lancer. It's got epic hip fire, or blind fire, or whatever you call it. Anyway, getting a bit off topic here. A lot of players, like I said, want to adapt to it. The majority of the verbal community don't. The same kind of thing happened in Black Ops. Treyarch started off saying, no, you can't quickscope. We're gonna make snipers really, it's tougher to use snipers than it was in Modern Warfare 2, because a lot of players are saying, quickscoping is getting really annoying, blah blah blah. And then the sniper community, the ones who are gonna whine about it and be, the most kind of verbal about it, got listened to, and Treyarch had to kind of patch it, and so now it's a lot easier to snipe. But that's kind of the way Epic went. You know, they had to change the sword off because the majority of players want to do that. I'm perfectly fine with that. I mean, I haven't used the sword off apart from like a couple of times when I've picked it up, and even then I've pretty much got like a shot off or a kill and then put it back down to exchange for whatever they had, normally more Nasher ammo, so whatever. I just think, like, you know, in Black Ops, I hate to compare Gears to Call of Duty because, like, it's, you know, they're really different games, and a lot of people don't like, you know, if you play Gears quite often, I find a lot of devoted Gears fans hate Call of Duty or literally just won't play it. I don't understand why, but that's what I seem to find a lot. Anyway, in Black Ops, eventually people just got used to the fact that the 74U and the FAMAS are really, really good. People got used to the UMP and the ACR being really good in Modern Warfare 2, and I'm pretty sure, you know, Modern Warfare 3 is going to have a gun that's really, really good, and eventually people are going to get used to that as well. So I don't get why people can't, in this game, just get used to the sword off. They you know, they can't do it themselves, they just have to whine and moan about it. I love bots like that, just saying. The ones who crawl out into the open when you down them, they're so fun. But, you know, like I was saying, just learn to adapt to stuff. And the thing is, if you have to then use the Nasher because it's the only other shotgun, and you're not having fun with it because you know, you're trying to take on these close range gunfights and the sword off is winning each time, then oh no, God forbid you actually use the sword off because, you know, then you're a really, really bad player. Well, what do I do now? Do I just hit fire my Lancer forever? Okay, great. Nice fun gameplay right there. And then, oh, God forbid I actually pick up a Retro Lancer, because apparently the Retro Lancer is a really noob gun as well. I wasn't aware of this. Like, apparently using the Retro Lancer, because it's such a heavy recoil gun and all that, explain to me. No, I think the reason is because it gets down so quickly. You know, it's just so easy to kill people at close range with it, which I guess could be quite annoying, but whatever, I'm not too fussed about it. I think you should just play video games for fun. I mean, I'm just playing this casual playlist with bad players and, you know, bots, just because it's what I like doing. I like playing games I'm actually going to, you know, win. And actually decide I can't be bothered to revive this guy. He gets revived anyway by a teammate, and then I come and take the kill for my own. I downed him, I get the kill. And then my miner's just standing there like, yeah, I'm awesome. See, I mean, and then look at this. They've got 3, you know, human players, and we've only got 2, so you can kind of say that this was still, you know, a fair game, I guess. I don't know. I do like playing as the miner. I mean, I'm not a big fan of like any of the any of the characters in the Locust to begin with. Anyway, what I always find is when you play as like the good guys in any kind of you know, game like Halo, anything where you know, one side are, you know, recognizable characters, one side aren't. That kind of thing, especially like in this game where you can play as characters from the campaign. I find that when you're trying to play as characters from the bad side, you just don't bond with them. There's not like one you instantly want to use. I just use the miner because his helmet looks like Iron Man, which is awesome. You know, why not have a Marvel comic hero reference? Speaking of that, like, have you seen the Avengers trailer? Man, has Robert Downey Jr. just had like the biggest contract for that movie? He's in the trailer so much. He's got the best line as well, so I can't wait for that. That's gonna be a really awesome movie. So I'm kind of annoyed Spider-Man or that. I never actually read the Avengers comics, so if someone in the comments, I know Pusey will know this probably. If you're watching this, oh wow. let me know who was in the Avengers. Was Spider-Man in the Avengers? Were any of the X-Men in the Avengers? I don't know. Anyway, in terms of human characters, I like using Sam or Samantha, as she, that's her full name, mainly because, well, she is one of the most badass characters in the game. She is also a new character, I think, to the Gears series, if I'm right in saying that. And yeah, she's pretty sexy as well. Not gonna lie. And also, there's something to do with female characters being smaller, and logically, I don't know. That wasn't my general reason for using her. Plus, she's in the campaign, she's got like some of the best lines. Although Baird has the best. Just if you haven't played through the Gears campaign first, I suggest you get to the bridge mission and just complete it, because you will love that line. I won't spoil it for you because it's just one you really need to hear. But Sam is a badass, and I use her because she's a badass. Enough said. So this game is coming near to an end. A lot of the players on the enemy team are really bad. Some of them just pop out of nowhere, has to be said. I'm just kind of controlling this bridge on Dry Dock. This is something I actually know about Gears. This is a map that's really easy to spawn trap on. Basically, you stay on this kind of middle bridge area. He's already dead. Don't know how he died. This middle bridge area here, and look, I died because a bot somehow gets behind me. I was so confused, I just couldn't get up, and yeah, he manages to kill me. From that range with a Retro Lancer, he's blatantly using an aimbot. Well, it was a bot anyway, so... Anyway, yeah, if you control that middle bridge area, you basically spawn trap them for days, which is such... it's such a strong thing on this game. They added in spawn protection after the beta just to the fact that you couldn't spawn trap... Ooh. Do I survive it? No, I don't. I knew this part was in the game, I just forgot where it was, and that was just so... Teammate just sort of hanging back, and I was, trying to actually take them out. Well, what are you going to do? I'm the one who's doing the work for this game, so, Like I said, I really am enjoying Gears. It's just one of those games that you sort of go on for a bit, you have some fun, then you get to a game where, I don't know, it may have been kind of irritating, you get a load of sword-offs in one game, you just get annoying players who don't revive you properly, but it is good fun. The kills in it are really satisfying. I also don't feel like I have to play with team in this game. I can play solo, and I don't need a headset really to do well. My headset didn't actually help. Let's get this guy. Bam. Boom. Yeah, headshot. Love it when that happens. And then this bit was really annoying. I don't know why I was oh, that would probably be why I long range him with the Nasher, and then they put smoke there and he gets revived. You can't hear it because the audio for my Rockshare is kind of busted up at the moment, so I had to mute the gameplay, otherwise you probably would have ended up hating it. Ooh, shoot my teammate, that's always fun. So yeah, he did get revived there, but you could probably tell because the respawn meter didn't go down. And this last bit, I'm just trying to make sure I don't die. Catch this guy off here. Mainly because if I die now, I'm gonna have to rely on my teammates who are also doing kind of the same thing, just hanging back, letting them come to us. And this last guy, don't get the last kill, which is really annoying, but I do get an assist for it, so that's all good. Boom, yeah. Unless that was me killing him through the wall. Anyway, guys, that's the game. Quite a long one. I appreciate it, and this commentary may not have been very coherent. But the final score was 27 kills, 7 deaths, which is an amazing score in my opinion, and 32 downs. That's quite a lot. And I hope you enjoy watching. So like, favorite, subscribe, and peace.